All right, welcome back. Checkpoint 8. Here we go, factoring. What do I see in common? Do I see any numbers and or letters in common? And here I got x's. How many x's? Well, look at the smallest exponent. I can write all these out 6 times, 5 times, and 4 times just to see that I've got x to the 4th in common. That's my greatest common factor. So I'm going to pull that out. What's left over? Well, with these 3 terms left over, I should have 3 terms left inside my parentheses. What are they? 6x squared plus 19x minus 7. Now here comes the good part. I may or may not need this calculator right here. Let's see. What's my next step? I need to factor. Remember, A, B, and C. I need 2 numbers that multiply to this product and add to this. What am I going to do? I'm going to use a little chart over here. Why? Because I need to show my work. What multiplies to negative 42 and then adds to 19? Now, because the negative is right here, that means one of these terms is negative. And then it has to add to a positive. So, which side is the negative going to be on? Well, first of all, I'm going to write my factors of 42. Start with 1. 1 times what is 42? 2 times, how many times does 2 go in there? 21. Does 3 go in there? And so on. And I think that goes in there 14. What about 4? Remember, no decimals. 5, 6, and 7. Now, if I'm not sure what side the negative goes on, put it with this one first and then add these together. Lo and behold, we got it right. So I'm going to use those 2 numbers to do what? Rewrite the B term. So what am I going to do? I'm not going to forget about this x to the 4th. That's my friend. I still got to invite him back at the end, but for right now, we're going to leave him there. Use these 2 values to rewrite the B term. Color coding so we see what we're doing. What's my next step? Factor by grouping. Factor by grouping, and this is where I would take the time to write factor by grouping, but video takes a long time to load, so we won't do that. What can I factor out of these 2? A number and a letter? Yes. 2 and an x. So 2x on the outside. What's left over on the inside with these 2? 3x and a negative 1. What factors out of these 2? 7. You know it. You can say it. They know it. What's left over on the inside? Hopefully the same thing that I have over here. This is why we call it the common factor. If I see that, I know I'm almost done. How do I use that common factor with the numbers or the factors that I took out? Easy. The common factor represents one part of my answer. These factors represent the other binomial. Remember, positive for plus 7. And then, my little friend, I got to use him too, because if I forget him, there's no way I can get back to x to the 6th power. And that, my friends, is how you factor when a is not equal to 1.